When people begin to understand where their food comes from and how it was produced, they'll make different decisions about what they eat that will have a significant impact on sustainability in the grandest sense.
And the same holds true for wine, that most cultured and refined of social drinks.
Thank you.
If you're taking the time to go to farmers markets and buy organic food, you shouldn't then go to the wine shop and stop thinking that way. Wine's an agricultural product. How's it going this morning?
Farmstead Wines imports organic wine from small, family-run farms. And through a blog and video interviews, Anthony is bridging the gap between consumer and producer.
These modern technologies allow us to connect with farmers in a way that we haven't been able to do since, we just walked to our neighbor's house to trade some corn for some beets kind of thing.
Now the entire world can watch and absorb all sorts of information from bloggers about which wines are the best, which are organic, what they taste like, and it just sort of democratizes the entire wine tasting experience.
Ironically, it's through technology that Anthony is reviving the culinary traditions of the past.
That connection is part of a cultural tradition of food, right? That it's something that you share around a table with people, and that understanding where it comes from has always been part of that traditionally.
And that connection is important.
If an individual farmer sells you a piece of produce that makes your family sick, you're going to go back to him and you're going to tell your friends, and that individual farmer is going to be out of business, right? That he, as an individual, has a much stronger economic incentive to make sure he gets it right.
Organic has lots of different meanings in different regions and different countries and different states and provinces, so it's almost impossible to clearly define it because everyone looks at it somewhat differently.
It's a compost form. It's the best animals on the planet.
This natural source of fertilizer, just one of many ways these farmers ensure their organic grapes yield organic wine.
Ici, il y a tellement de lumière.
Yeah. In Europe, the farmer also produces the wine, so they're able to carefully monitor every step of the process, from grape to glass.
Agriculture is a cultural innovation. It requires human intervention, but we can do it in a way that supports nature and tries to work within natural processes, or we can do it in a synthetic petrochemical fashion.
But what about the taste?
So don't just chug it.
Okay.
Take a little sip into your mouth, then breathe in a little bit. That oxygen that you add to it helps bring out more of the flavors. There's a focus on depth and complexity of flavor instead of breadth.
Wow, I can definitely taste that complexity.
It's wine to share around a table, not just to, judge in a competition.
Or get drunk off of.
Well, I mean, it works for that too.
In Vancouver, I'm Peter Kim for The Express.